Hello everyone, welcome back to the Daily Tips. A big day of daily tips tomorrow at Sandown and Wodonga. A few jumps races too at Sandown, which is nice. Excuse the sharply dressed look of myself. We just came from Flemington to watch our horse run her last ever race. Flying Mascot, if you're wondering. But we'll get straight on with the daily tips. I'm going to have to look up there because I can't remember all of them, so excuse if I look up there a little bit. We'll kick it off with Sandown, and in race number 1, I like 2. The first one I like is number 4, Let's Get Down. This horse, for Daniel Moore, draws well. It's a small field, so I guess it can't really draw well, but it draws to get a nice run. Was a good winner on debut on the synthetic track, and the horse that it beat came out and was SP'd $1.50 favourite in a maiden. So I think the form stacks up, and I think this is a pretty progressive horse. Let's Get Down. The other one I like is Craig Williams on Charmed Passage. This horse was a winner, I think, at Bairnsdale or somewhere on debut, but it beat a smart one in I Miss Margie. It's drawn gate 6, and with Willow on, that shows intent, so I'm happy to have Charmed Passage. In race 3, I'm with one of the horses we part own, Crimson Light, and I reckon she's got a big chance tomorrow. Third up in distance, down in class, good barrier to settle midfield. Carly Neffel takes the claim. I just think it'll be winning. And if it doesn't win, it'll definitely be running somewhere close to the top 3. So let's hope that happens, but Crimson Light's the one. Moving on to race 5, another jumps race, and I'm with Will John for Mara and Eustace. This horse last start at Warrnambool started a good SP, but wasn't great. And I think that's due to the bit of a freshen up it had. It might not have been, fit enough. It might have needed a run, and since the run at Warrnambool, it's had a trial in between runs, and it won that trial well. So I reckon it comes into tomorrow at Sandown with a head full of steam. Willie McCarthy, gate 12, will settle out wide, hopefully in the best part of the track, and be running really well. In race 7, I'm with the horse I was last week, and that was No Drama at the Valley. I'm with it tomorrow as well. Draws gate 7. We'll get a nice run on speed. Blake Shin on. I really like this horse's profile. It just needs to find the right race, and I reckon it can win tomorrow. Moving on to Wodonga. I have got a few favourites at Wodonga, but I just think they'll be winning. And we start in race 1 with Star Poppy. This horse ran second in a Class 1 last start at Wagga behind Kung Fu Fighting. That's good enough form for a maiden in Wodonga, so I'm happy to be with it. It's been close up in its past couple, and I reckon it's ready to break the duck tomorrow. Race 2, I'm with Release the Brakes. This horse's first up run at Donald was only fair, but I'm hoping it can take improvement out of that run to be peaking second up. Also gets the blinkers on, which I like, so I'm with Release the Brakes in race 2. Race 3, I'm with Patchouli Dream. This has been a big go. Was good in a maiden last start at Wagga, very close up behind a smart one in Canny Can. But I think tomorrow it'll be breaking its maiden. In race 4, I'm with Finance Star. Stephen King and Lockie King combine. This horse was really good at 1600 last start on the synthetic track behind a smart one in Duvark. Now gets up to the 2000 metres, draws gate 1 for a nice run, and should be running really well. In race 6, I'm with Darsander Mill. I think this horse has too much class for them tomorrow. Draws gate 5 to get a nice run on speed. Gets the blinker near side for the first time, where last start from the barrier, it missed the start and had to go back. And it was a big go as well. So I reckon this horse is good enough to win tomorrow. Needs to jump the gates, and with the blinker on, it can run well. And finally, won at a bit of a prize in the last race at Wodonga. It's One Hero. This horse has won 1 from 19, which doesn't sound that great, but you don't need to be a superstar to win a 0 to 58 at Wodonga on a Sunday. This horse started 150 to 1 last start and ran second, close up behind Winchester Rifle at Corowa in New South Wales. That was really good. Gets up to 1600. I think it'll be running a bit of a race and is over the odds. Hope you got through all those daily tips. Hopefully some winners tomorrow, and we can finish in green for the week again.